Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. For all my British cars fanatics, I got you covered. And I'm so excited to show these cars because I really feel that British cars are not being respected enough as a classic as they should be. They are classics, they're interesting, they're unfortunately most of their brands are not even no longer in existence. And but let's do a proper presentation. What we got in front of us right now, it's a 143 scale 1978 Vauxhall Cavalier MK1. This is the first generation of the Vauxhall Cavalier. And, as you may remember, the younger generations of the Cavalier started copying a lot of the Opel looks. But this one, I think it was a bit different. I think the first generation was different, at least to my eye. It didn't fully match. It may have a bit of similar with the Opel Ascona, I would probably say, but not enough. Not enough for me to say is an exact copy. No, 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 no. And this one right here is a gorgeous piece of work. It's a resin, guys, by the way. If you may not recognize it, they're not very popular. There are not many around, and they are hard to find. And they're made by British Heritage. And I like it. I really like these. Are one of my precious collections. I'm so excited to have. Beautiful color before I forget. Beautiful color. Now, let me say the Opal, my goodness. This Vauxhall Cavalier. And when I say Cavalier, guys, for my Chevrolet fans, this is not the Chevrolet Cavalier that we're talking about. It has nothing to do with a Chevrolet Cavalier. This is the British version. We're talking about the Vauxhall Cavalier, which the first generation ran between 1975 and 1981. Oh, nice. Okay. And actually, as I'm reading right now, we were talking about Chevrolet before. I see that in South Africa they were called Chevrolet Chevere. Okay. I guess they like it instead of Vauxhall, they like to be called Chevrolet. If it works for them, it works for me. Now, body styles. It had a two-door coupe. It had a two-door saloon, which is this one right here. It had a four-door saloon. Saloon, for my friends that are not from the UK, saloon means sedan. So just so you know, maybe you knew that. I just want to make sure everybody knew. And then we have the three-door hatchback. Wait, no, this is actually the two-door coupe. Excuse me, I'm lost. Yeah, this is a two-door coupe. The two-door saloon is a different model. Anyway, going back to this car right here, engine-wise, so we know what type of engines these cars had. It had a 2.1.2, a one no, I don't know if it's 1.2 or 1.3 because it's 1256 cc's. As in between. Then we had a 1.6, a 1.9, and a 2.0. The 1.6, the 1.9, and a 2.0, they were from Opel, those engines. Now, transmission wise, yeah, the best of both worlds. So people that like automatic, you're being covered. You had a 4-speed manual and a 3-speed automatic. That's good. I like that. I like when they give options. Not everyone wants to drive a stick shift. Not everyone wants to an automatic, and you got the best of both. Beautiful looking car. I love the color. I love the details in this car. Obviously, those resin models are very detailed. They're very fragile. Not gonna lie, very fragile. but the detail is there. It's there. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. One thing I was reading as it was going around, this car in 1975 when it came out, it was tested by it's a magazine in I think in England called What Car, and this magazine reviewed the vehicle, and the ratings were a lot higher than probably the two biggest rivals for this model, which was the Ford Cortina and the Morris Marina. The ratings on the Vauxhall Cavalier were a lot higher than the other two models that I mentioned. So the competition was stiff, but the Vauxhall Cavalier made it better testings, gets better reviews. So that helped a lot. When you get a lot of these magazines, when they review a car and they give a bad review, it affects a lot sometimes on the sales. Just to make it very quick, a very good example was Consumer Affairs. It's a magazine in the United States. They made a review on, if I'm not mistaken, that happened to the Isuzu Trooper. The Isuzu Trooper had a bad reputation of if you turn real fast, you can flip. Once it did that review and it came with that, it shattered shattered the sales of the car. It really affected, and not only the Isuzu Trooper, I think also the Suzuki Samurai, and to a certain extent, other brands out there too, other models. But just to make it quick, all right, going back to this car, guys. What do you guys think about this car? Did you like it? I did a review probably a few months ago with the sedan, and I also have the hatchback. I just find them attractive. I like the style. I think there were not many countries out there had these models, but the few that did were lucky. I think I don't know. I just like these cars. I find them very attractive. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. And comment below. Do you remember these cars? Have you ever drove one of these? Were they sold in your country? Were they reliable? Do you still see them around? Take care of yourselves more than ever. Goodbye.